have been waiting for this kit for a few days. I actually wanted to get this kit for a while. And steering box and sector shaft support. I really like the premise of this kit. It's got a bracket that goes all the way across from frame rail to frame rail. I know, unibody. And it's a quarter inch, I think, pretty close. And brackets to mount the bearing and clamps for part of the, to clamp around part of the gearbox itself to support the box. And then this shaft right here replaces the nut that holds the pitman arm on. You use this instead. And then this surface is machined to fit in this bearing, this flange bearing. And this flange bearing mounts to this. This is a stout kit, and for like 125 bucks, I considered making something myself. I got materials, but man, there's way more than that, and even labor. And this is all pretty good looking materials, grade 8 hardware. Plenty heavy gauge material, good welds, robot welds, but I think this is gonna help quite a little bit with some of that flexy in the steering. And I know that ultimately, because I do want to re-gear eventually and go bigger meets on that thing, larger tires, and that's gonna, put even more strain on the steering components. So I should be considering like a PSC ram assist or something like you, Commander Bacon. But you know me, cheap or free. Let's go see if the Jeep will even start. Project after project after project. This one's not mine, but she has a lot of potential. All right. ShitBox 2.0. Let's see. Battery's dead. Doggone it. Oh. Go get something to jump her. Come on, I only need these. Yeah, there we go. Alrighty. And I guess I'll use the Honda. Oh, it's a little warm in there. There we go. Alright. I hate these cables. I should have got my good ones. These ones are just stupid and awkward. Come on. Well, rather than running 150 feet of extension cord out here that I don't feel like doing, I'll let the Honda charge it for a few minutes. And I'm gonna go get some ice water. At least it's not 105 or whatever. It's only like 85 or so. And a nice breeze for a change. Don't say that W word. I don't want all that. Let's see. Yay! All right, so a quick glance shows it's pretty straightforward. Gotta remove the sway bar mounts right there, and my support bracket for my track bar. And then this goes up under all of that. So, let's see. I gotta take both of these out, these all out, and those guys out, and clean up that hole. And then bolt this sucker up loosely at first. Now let's get some tools. All right. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Nice new grade 8 zinc plated stuff. Let's see. Get this guy over here. Alright, this one tuck in there a little bit. Come on, just a little. Not that it's critical or this is anything special, but I wanted to readjust the camera because it's falling over on me there. So, get back to it. These guys started. And I may have to take some of this back down. I'm not sure yet. There's no instructions with this, but it's really pretty straightforward. So, I'm thinking it shouldn't be an issue. This up here. There we go. She has started. Should probably leave these loose until get this over here. So we got these two pieces that clamp around the neck, for lack of a better word, of the steering gearbox itself. And this bracket goes, ooh, I might have to do something with it. Sway bar. This is right in the way. Interesting. And there were drop brackets on this and change the end links, which I wanted to change anyway, because they don't match and they're kind of improvised. But this bolt's there, the flange bearing bolt's here. Let's see. Flange bearing goes there. This takes the place of that nut and slips right in there and gives you all that extra lateral support. But I gotta drop the sway bar again. It looks like there's plenty of adjustment otherwise, so I'm gonna take the sway bar off for the moment, it looks like. Which I'm not a fan of on the pavement. I know a lot of you are like, you don't need it. Oh, bull crap. It's got a purpose. And it comes in handy, especially if you're lifted on the highway. You might feel just fine going down the road, but one quick, unexpected emergency twist, and you're going to wish you had your sway bar. All right. Well, I'm taking the sway bar all the way out. All right, let's get this bugger. There we go. Oh, why is this guy being so stupid now? My 18 millimeter hammer. There we go. Anyway, so now back to this stuff. Yep, this goes that way. Well, it didn't give me the bolts, the nuts and bolts for that crap. Fortunately, I got lots of that stuff. Lots and lots of that stuff. I'm gonna go have to dig out some more hardware. Whoops. Well, I was gonna apologize for being gone so long, but in my world, it was about 15 or 20 minutes. I was chasing some threads in a few nuts and cleaning up some bolts with a tap, or excuse me, with a die, because I'm kind of short on good new hardware, and the kit didn't come with, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 6 nuts and bolts that you don't reuse these other ones. So anyway, I had to fish some stuff out and some washers, and I think I'm good to go. Some of this stuff's a little mixed and matched now. I will be changing them for some brand new, maybe some stainless, I don't know, at least grade 8. Let's see what I got here. Well, all I gotta do is put a big box end on there and beat it with a little Loctite and that lock washer, of course. So she's torqued 2 specs, but we are ready to carry on. Get this back up here. I found the right Allen wrench. Again, I was sorry to have been gone so long. Kind of a lazy 4th of July. We did our barbecuing yesterday. Kind of last minute change of plans. And I didn't film any of that. We made some really yummy ribs, corn on the cob, some burgers for Dad. What else do we do? Some waffle fries. Good stuff. The ribs were to die for. Let's see here. Thank you guys for hanging out. Oh, let's loosen that up a little bit there. What size are these? Get this locked up. I really like this kit overall. It's a little dirt. This wrench. There she is. I like it. I like that. I like how heavy it is. It's a 1/4 inch plate. And I love this lateral support. I still got to do the clamp that goes up here around the neck of the box. But I got to get some proper hardware for it. I don't even have anything that I can kind of finagle. So I'll have to double check some dimensions on that. And then when I get some new stuff for like this old stuff and these guys that I mixed and matched, I'll get some proper brand new grade 8 or stainless 3/8 stuff. But I'm happy. I'm real happy. Real happy so far anyway. I haven't even driven it yet, but I'm gonna double check everything real quick. Saved for that clamp I was talking about that clamps the gearbox itself. Make sure everything's tight, fire it up, put a few miles on her. Then I'll have to come up with a plan of attack for the sway bar. It's had several iterations. So, yep, there's my beautiful wheelless creepy crawler take a nap on it sometimes pad. But it works. The reason I do that is it was an old pool floaty and I covered it up. Sometimes I'd had to lay it out in the dirt, and the creepy crawler don't roll very good in the dirt. Anyway, let me clean up and take her for a spin.